Tonight, police call for public assistance to help identify a body found with apparent gunshot wounds. The UWP says good riddance to members who have defected from the party and welcome to a former fierce critic. And the Micoud North seat heats up with a third candidate throwing his hat into the ring. The details of these stories and more coming up.
This is the Hot 7 Nightly News with Lovelace and Amy Joseph.
Good night. It is Monday, the 31st of May, 2021. Welcome to the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. I'm Lovely St. Amy Joseph. Thank you for joining us. The discovery of an unidentified body with apparent gunshot wounds was made on Saturday morning in Castries. The Royal St. Lucia Police Force has called on members of the public who may have any information regarding the identity of the individual to come forward. The Assistant Commissioner of Police, George Nicholas, says police are working fervently to identify the body.
Over the weekend, the body of an unidentified male was found in the vicinity of the former Folk Research Center in Caribel-Leclerc. Police say they are actively investigating the matter.
On Saturday, 29th May 2021, about 7 p.m., police responded to information received of a dead body in the vicinity of Mount Pleasant, Castries. Upon arrival, police noticed the motionless body of a male individual with apparent gunshot wounds to the body. A medical practitioner was summoned to the scene who pronounced the body dead. The body has not been identified by the police, so we are appealing to members of the public with information to come forward to assist us in identifying the body. If anyone has anyone in the family missing or anything of that sort, please contact the police to try and assist us in identifying that body.
Our news team will endeavor to remain on top of the matter and provide updates as they become available to you, members of the public. Reporting from Caribel-Leclerc for Hot 7 News, I am Genevieve Gonzague.
Thank you, Genevieve. As a number of well-known supporters of the United Workers' Party have turned their backs on the Alan Chastney-led administration, the party is in celebratory mode rather than counting their losses after a big name who had previously branched out, then supported the opposition, has done a 360 and is now throwing his support behind the ruling party. Spokesperson for the UWP, Nancy Charles, is welcoming Ferald Prudent back home with open arms and shrugs off the deserters, saying they all have a right to their choices. Rochelle Gonzalez has more.
Ferald Prudent is back home where he started with the United Workers' Party, and the party spokesperson Nancy Charles couldn't be happier. Eyebrows were raised in surprise and tongues began to wag after this endorsement was released on Thursday, May 27th.
In the past, we've had our differences, but our differences can mend and has mended for the unity of Grosley, for the future of Grosley. I am Flabo. I am happy to be back home.
Prudent, who is the former leader of the Lucian People's Movement, LPM, threw his support behind the opposition St. Lucia Labour Party after a year of collaborating with them, and in 2019 came to the conclusion that the SLP was better placed to offer the people the governance they desire. Referring to Prudent's change of heart on Monday, Charles said the UWP has an open door, willing to accept anyone willing to show their support to the party.
Right now, you do see new persons are coming on board. So in the case of Ferald Prudent, who was a member of his own political party, he has now pledged his support to Spider Montoute in the Grosley constituency. And we know that as the days come by and elections get closer, we will get support from persons who previously supported other political parties and will come on board the United Workers' Party train. So we're saying that we have open arms. We welcome anyone who wishes to support our political organization. And once they wish to show their support publicly, we welcome them.
With that said, Charles is not counting the party's losses when it comes to supporters jumping ship and crossing over to support the opposition. Over the past year, a number of public figures have denounced their support for the Alan Chastanet-led administration. Charles said whilst this is their prerogative, the same has been done by opposition supporters who have joined the UWP.
During or throughout a term, whether you're in government or in opposition, your members and your supporters are free to continue to support you or to give support to another candidate or another party of their choosing. There is nothing within the United Workers' Party that says that a member must support United Workers' Party for life. If there is an issue or there is a matter that is concerning to you and you feel that you're at odds with the political party, I think every single St. Lucian is free to do that. They are entitled, and we will continue to respect their choice and their democratic right to do so. For the United Workers' Party, we are very thrilled to note that over the last few years, we've had a number of persons who previously supported the opposition, and they have now pledged their support to the United Workers' Party. It is as a result or tantamount to the hard work and effort of the United Workers' Party. They see the progress that we've been making.
After 8 years, the LPM was officially dissolved in January 2019. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Rochelle Gonzalez.
Lawyer turned politician Michael St. Catherine is vowing to bring change to the Micoud North constituency by officially throwing his name in the hat to go head-to-head with incumbent Dr. Gail Rigobert and SLP candidate Jeremiah Norbert.
A new contender for the Micoud North seat has thrown his hat into the ring to contest the incumbent Dr. Gail Rigobert in the upcoming general elections. Lawyer Michael St. Catherine was named as the new independent candidate for the constituency over the weekend. He will also be going up against the St. Lucia Labour Party's Jeremiah Norbert. At the launch, St. Catherine said he stands for what he believes, and so he mustered the courage to go up for elective politics based on the belief that when one is called upon, he must respond, otherwise the future may not be kind to him. He continued on to indicate that progress in the constituency has been stagnant and that he has been called upon to breathe new life into Micoud North.
I thank you, the people of Micoud North, for being patient, supportive, and respectful to my efforts. I expected more resistance, but instead, you have waited patiently for today. Micoud now needs, in my opinion, a skilled, experienced, and capable person who can reach across the aisle. We can reach across the political divide and bring home the bacon to Micoud North.
St. Catherine said the SLP has repeatedly made the same mistake, and it is for this reason that they are not capable of bringing the much-needed change to the constituency.
Within the Labour ranks, have we ever had a minister of government from Micoud North? Not even through the Senate that they have praised any of our candidates who they have selected over and over to vie at the elections. So where are we going? Where has Micoud North gone? You know, there was a time we used to say that you can send a broomstick to Micoud. Micoud people going to vote for it. But you know who have been sending the broomstick? The opposition forces, who should have been offering to Micoud an alternative to what existed. But we have failed to offer that alternative, and that is my problem.
Willibald Charles, who gave the introductory remarks, stated that change is important. However, one needs to make the right choices in order to achieve the desired change.
In preparation for the upcoming elections 2021-2022, there were 9 prospective candidates who offered themselves to the opposition party in Micoud North, and none was selected. Somewhere, somehow, a choice was made, and according to them, it was a new rising star in whom they were well pleased. This was their choice, and that too has become history.
St. Catherine has now joined the race previously ran by a long list of candidates, including Herbert Rosary, Louis George, Marius Wilson, Janine Compton, and her late father, Sir John Compton. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Rochelle Gonzalez.
Thank you, Rochelle. You're watching the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Stay with us. Still to come, 2 new COVID-19 related deaths bring the death toll to 79. Police redouble efforts to clamp down on COVID-19 protocol breaches. And the UK may not end COVID restrictions in July as promised, given the spread of the Indian variant. That and more after the break.